What works best for me is just kind of grabbing two axes by holding down Alt and then middle mouse. You can then drag on the two axes without going up and down on the Z. And it doesn't really matter, but I find getting a little bit closer to the target vertexes you want to snap from, um, that it tends to work better if this manipulator is closer to those vertexes. I'll show you why. Um, like if it's over here or a little bit too centered, it'll tend to pick the closest vertex. So you want to get it away from this vertex, which is the pivot point, and get closer to these vertexes. That was the first thing I had to learn when doing this, really. And so now that the pivot has been moved with the middle mouse button, the Alt key, we can then switch over to the V key and middle mouse. So same mouse button, different key. So V is in Victor, middle mouse, and then click and drag, and it should click to the nearest vertex, and it'll bounce around possibly. Then you can kind of Alt and left middle, left button mouse to kind of make sure that this manipulator is on the correct vertex. Now we're going to shift over to the left mouse button and the V key, the V is in Victor key. And then we're going to grab just two axes again, see how far we can get with the V and left mouse drag. And it looks like it didn't quite get there. Let's try that again. Okay. And now it's too low. Let's try Z now. I'm holding down V and middle mouse or left mouse. Okay. So let's do that one more time. Looks like it worked, but so this time I'm going to just try and press down V, and I'm going to left click on just the white dot, and it might mess up on you. Let's do it one more time. Alt, move, middle mouse. Okay, now we're going to go over to V and middle mouse, and it should snap to the vertex. Now we're going to go V and left mouse, and that time it worked fine. But again, you can still take advantage of V and one axis. V is in Victor key and one axis. And you say, it might be too low, you can go up one vertex. So I'm going to show you one more thing here. Get rid of that guy. I'm going to I've already snapped these together. I'll make these children of this guy up here. First, you should probably get a name. So 48. We're going to snap all these guys to number 48. Or not snap them, make them children of number 48. So we'll right click and we'll go to attach to, and then we'll look for 48. Now all of these are children of 48. So what we can do is just, instead of going one by one, we can make rows, row duplicates. So we'll go Control W. That'll only duplicate one hex. We want them all, so I'll select all of them instead of just one. Control W. Now we're good. And it kept a hierarchy, it looks like. That's great. So let's hit F to frame. Now if I move this guy only, children will follow. It's perfect. So we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to snap these vertexes to these up here. So Alt, middle mouse drag, and then we'll go V, middle mouse drag on the white dot. Boom, just worked. Perfect that time. Then we'll hit V, but left mouse button. Then we'll hit F for frame, and then we can rotate around using the left mouse button and Alt and inspector work. Looks good. Now you will get artifacts from the lighting not being baked in. Just hit build for building the light, and these artifacts should go away. Boom. Nice and seamless. And I probably should see if I can lock this or something, but not sure if there's a way to do that. But we can always hide it. Of course, I don't like this white everywhere. But that's it. So now you can do the same thing over and over again. Control W. Doesn't work. So you have to select the parent and the children. And the children. Control W. Just select the parent. Make sure it's a parent in the outliner there. Do it one more time. Alt, middle mouse drag to your closest vertex that you want to move. Okay. I also found that distance to the camera does matter. So about this distance works pretty good. Plus these are pretty large scale objects, so just keep that in mind. That might factor in, I'm not sure. Then I'll go middle mouse, V as in Victor, snap, V as in Victor, left mouse. Frame it so you can get it F for frame, and then so I can get closer. It looks like I might be off. Yeah, not sure. Okay, let's try the white dot. Okay, now we're good. Build. And so on and so forth. Hope this helps.